Hi there, great to see you. Joe here. Thanks very much for joining me for another video. Okay, so as ever, if you find the videos useful or helpful in any way, perhaps you could click on the like or the subscribe. That's always very much appreciated. If you do the Twitter or the Facebook thing, then please feel free to share the links far and wide. And also, should anybody wish to donate, that really helps to keep all these videos happening. So there's a link down below if anybody wants to help out in that way. And on with this week's lesson. Okay, now I've been watching this Boardwalk Empire on TV, and the theme tune kept on going round in my mind. So I thought I'd take a look at it because it's quite interesting. Because on one hand, there's a little bit of solo work, and on another, there's a bit of chordal stuff. Now I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't, then you might want to just check out the soundtrack to the intro, kind of, you know, the prequel to each episode. It starts out with this track, and I thought, after I did the theme for the True Detective, that's proved to be one of my most popular videos. I did 2 parts of that, so if you haven't already seen that, you might like to check that out. Okay, so onwards and upwards. Let's make a start with this. So if I just kind of play you how it goes, and then I'll come back and I'll explain it to you. So it goes like this. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening here, yeah? We start out on the 5th string of the 5th fret. Now there's a lot of time delays and reverbs on the actual record, okay? So bearing in mind, it's kind of quite an electric part in a sense. So that's why I've only covered the kind of intro part of it, because it all gets a bit kind of reverby and stuff like that. Okay, so just to cover what we looked at there, we're starting on the 5th fret of the 5th string. And I play that note twice. This note here and this note here are optional. You can play them once or twice, okay? So if you listen to what I'm doing, you'll hear what I'm playing. Now, as I say, I start out by playing it twice. Then I play the octave, which is the 3rd string on the 7th fret. So we have that 7-5 on the 3rd string. Okay, so we have. Then what we do is we play the 4th string, 5th and 7th. So we pluck it first on the 5th, and then we hammer on. And we go back to the 3rd string, 5 and 7. So we have. Yeah, that's the hammer on from the 5 to the 7 on the 4th string. Then back to the 3rd string, 5 and 7. So we have. And then we play exactly the same thing starting on the 3rd fret, 6th string. Okay? So that's 3rd fret, 6th string, once or twice. As I say, that's optional. Then the octave, which is the 4th string on the 5th fret, down to the 3rd. So 5 to 3, 4th string, and then we hammer on from the 3rd fret to the 5th on the 5th string, and back to. So it's same, yeah, as. So that's all we're doing. The intro starts with this figure. Then down here, back up, then we just play the bass note. Then on the 2nd string we bend on the 8th fret and then play the 6. So you have that sound. And then that's just 7/5 on the 3rd string. Yeah? That's the sound you're looking for on the bend. Then 7/5, 3rd string. All right, so let's go over the whole passage now. Yeah? And that's the riff section of the song. Then what we do is we drop down into a D major chord. I'm sure you're familiar with that. And we just start on the D. Now, don't get too wound up in what I'm playing, okay? Just try and make it your own, because essentially that's what I've done. I'm sure it's not exactly the same, but starting on the D string, which is the 4th string. Okay, so this finger here is coming off, on and off the 1st string of the 2nd fret. So if you watch, you'll see what I mean. Then we're into a G. Now, rather than your standard G, like so, where you just have one note on the bottom there, we're going to have 2. You've probably played that G already anyway, okay? So we're just adding a note to the G, all right? So that's 1st and 2nd strings, 3rd fret, and then the top of a G, yeah? Which is 5th string, 2nd fret, and 6th string, 3rd fret. That's your G chord, okay? So from the D we have on, off, G. So you're just looking for something like that. Just try and get the feel. And that's essentially all that's happening within the song, yeah? On the part I played you, yeah? So you've just got to get that. That's on and off. It's quite a nice progression to pick out. I mean, it's good exercise for your right hand. As I say, it doesn't have to be exactly what I'm playing. It's just to give you a vague idea of what was going on in the song anyway. As I say, I find it quite a catchy tune. So I hope that's been of some use to you. As I say, it combines a little bit of solo stuff with the... and then having the... kind of chordy, picky out bit, yeah? So it's just a kind of nice one to warm up, you know, and get the right hand working, left hand working and stuff like that. So anyhow, I hope you found it useful in some small way. And thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.